Yo, what's up, everybody? For the fourth episode of the Highly Intelligent Podcast, I'm just going to be recording myself talking and making music. And also, if I sound a bit weird, it's because I'm sick. And also, I'm in high definition with the microphone that I got right now. I'm just pretty, I came up with this on the whim, and it's actually working fairly well from what I see. So, we're just going to try and make some shit. We're going to name this, hold on. We're going to name this, hopefully I don't knock my webcam over, podcast. It's my microphone's in a very awkward position because it's in the way of my keyboard, and I don't want to knock the webcam over. So we just finna get started on here. We're gonna add a track, and let's do virtual instruments. Let's start off with something that we can do, and I can play the beginning of Runaway. I think if this is. Well, the timing's not going to be fucking perfect, but you know, it is what it is. So I can do that. But let's start off with something a little bit more original. Let me just get all this bullshit out the way for y'all, so I can actually lock in and concentrate. Let me move my my what do you call it? My actual like keyboard thing here. Even though the webcam is in the way, so maybe I just want to. This is going to be a very bad thing because I can't use the left side of the keyboard because of the microphone and stuff. And ooh, it's very dusty nowadays. Alright, so let's just start off with something kind of... For what I do for all my music, I like to create the bait, like just the bottom line, like bullshit, you know, so... And I just do random things, like whatever this is. And that's fucking terrible. Let's do full level. Alright, let's never do that shit again. Nah, let's not do that. We can do the instruments later, but this is on BandLab, and so let's just go to the sounds. This is the stuff that I like to sample, the packs and stuff. I never try to use anything that's longer than like a bar, but sometimes you will get longer than a bar for most of this stuff. And you see how it says 8 bars and shit? Like, I usually just cut it down to 1 and just try to make it my own, you know? Because if you don't make it your own, then what's the point? And I just go and I listen to stuff, so... I mean, you see, that could be good, but you really just gotta find what you're going for. And right now, I don't know what I'm going for, so I'm just gonna keep on listening. Definitely not that. I'm not a big fan of all the piano stuff. And, where is it? This guy, Faux Real Beats or whatever, bro. I've never used a single shit from them. They are all, like, mid, you know? I don't want to say mid because that's rude, but it is so mid. And I feel like that could be interesting, I guess. If it only was a bit fucking louder. It didn't sound so stupid. Hold on, wait. Let's just make it a bit louder and re-listen to it. I know what it's missing. Let's shorten that bitch down like a shit ton. Hold on. Hell no. Never mind. Ignore that I just did that shit, but that was terrible. So these are just vocals, right? I mean, I like vocal packs. I'll favorite it and look at it later. For now, we're gonna look at other shit. Textures. Textures are usually good if you like a more of like a storytelling song. Even though I haven't made one yet, I do have a storytelling song in my you know, like my hard drives and stuff like that. But I have never used them just because I didn't feel like putting them out there. What is this? Okay, that's interesting. I'll favorite that one, you know. I'll favorite it just because it sounds cool and this shit. I'm not going to listen to all the fucking blankness. Shit sounds like it's from Utopia. I mean, we can fuck with it, just see. Don't say. I never set it to how it's actually supposed to be set, like in terms of the key or whatever, or BPM, beats per minute, I think. And let's change this to minutes and seconds because that's just what I like to do. My cat just fucking knocked down through my door. Sorry about that. Alright, well. I feel like it could be good. Let's make it a bit brighter, actually. It feels a bit slow. It sounds a bit slow. Hold on. Playback speed, let's Oh, because it's not actually where it's supposed to be. Alright, this is how it's supposed to be. I feel like, yeah, that could be good. Are y'all feeling that right now? I'm not sure if I'm feeling that right now, but my cat's just fucking around in the background. Don't mind them. Yeah, we can keep that. Copy and then paste it right there. Just okay. Now let's hear how it clips together. Okay, it doesn't really clip together too well, I'll be honest. So let me reverse it and see how that sounds. That kind of sounds better than the original, to be honest. So I'm just gonna keep that. And what should I do with it, though? That's the question. I feel like there should be a build up to that, to be honest, because it sounds kind of majestic. So let's just go through and try and find like some build up shit. What is this? Okay, well, I have no need for some fucking maracas right now. So what the hell did I just say, bro? I got no need for those damn maracas. I got very dry lips. I'm very thirsty. I'm gonna be honest, 95% of the bullshit they put on BandLab is ass. Like, all the stuff with, like, squiggly lines in it and stuff, you know it's just gonna be terrible. I mean, it's not even gonna load in. Really? Is my Wi-Fi really? Okay, I told you, bro. Like, avoid the shit with the squiggly lines. Like, this shit got squiggly lines, and this shit got squiggly lines, but it does have a vinyl player, which I'm looking for that's kind of static. I mean, let's fucking hear it, I guess. Let's run it. I feel like I don't want it's all the same static, though. I want different types of static. That sounds like radiation. That does not sound like static, I'll be honest with y'all. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to copy, meant to delete. And for you, I think I'm just gonna slow that bitch down a shit ton. Just so it matches and turn it down some. I guess it could sound decent enough. Maybe if it sounded a little bit less stretched, I think. So hold on. Let's increase that again by 50. And then copy, and then paste, and now let's hear it. Nah, I'm not really too sure about that, actually. I think I'm just going to delete that and move this to the side of it. This is most likely going to be for a Malarax mix, by the way, so we finna see. What is this? The thing looks kind of goofy here. I don't know why he got himself next to some Fruit Loops. I didn't mean to do that, but I meant to pause it. Right. I mean, we all can create bass, dude. This reminds me of the beginning of that one Travis song. I Know. I think it's called. Yeah, I Know. Let's just mash 3 of these together and just see. I think that's certainly something. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. As for this though, I mean, it sounds good, but is it really what I'm going for right now? I don't know. We'll just keep it though for now. We'll keep it for now. I hope I sound good, by the way. I moved the microphone kind of far, but I know that when I did it before, it sounded decent. So, see, look, she's recording stuff. How does it sound when she records stuff? Well, it doesn't sound bad, but like, how come mine doesn't sound that good? I think it's because they know how to work the sound system on this thing. Hold on, let's just go to like a sound thing, like create voice. I hope that doesn't fuck with my audio, actually. Let's just, I don't know. But if you go to the effects, add effects, all this stuff, like, the only thing I really know is that you control this to make it sound different. And then you use, what do you call it? Feedback killer if you want to get rid of background noise, and gain if you want to make it louder, reverser if you want to give it the effect that I gave it on what was the song called? Like Melodies of Southern Seas, I think it was called. This obviously reverb, shit like that. Chorus, that blue chorus is terrible. I'm never going to use that, but let me get rid of this just because I don't want it to fuck with my audio. I don't know if it already has or not, so hopefully it didn't. Also, I got sick because some kid on the bus fucking was coughing and sneezing directly to the side of me, and I was like, bro, oh my god, ain't no way. Because since the beginning of 2024, I've just been getting sick nonstop. I think they're trying to kill me some way. The government's trying to kill me because they know I'm finna be too powerful type shit. Anyway, let's listen to this. They got a cool looking picture. Never fucking mind. Hopefully it's more than just anti-space. I hope my nose looks alright. I hope I'm not dripping fucking snot, bro. That would be so gross. I mean, this stuff can sound cool in a situation. This sounds like Subnautica music. Kinda. Okay, let's try some shit here. Let's just reverse it, it won't make much of a difference. That sounds better than the original, so. Which one is better though, actually? Maybe we can do this. Just have it like build up. Maybe if it continued. Maybe if it like continued some. Get rid of that, and then also made the build up a bit more. So, like. Or maybe at the very beginning we make that bitch so like long, and then we paste, boom, reverse the region, and then we take that bar and get rid of it. So hell no, bro. That pause is so crazy. That pause is like giant. It's like, it sucks normally. Like the only way it sounds good is if it's reversed. So let me just try and get it back to how it was. Let me get rid of that. And now let's hear the transition. It just don't sound good. It don't sound good being matched with anything, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't sound good being reversed and then put back to the normal, or reverse put back to the reverse. So I'm not sure what to think right now. It sounds good, but it just doesn't transition well into anything. I wish I had like the supply to make my own stuff like this, like actual producers, but I'm just kind of like not capable right now because I don't have the supplies. But I'm trying everything right now. So, man, that shit's so disappointing. Maybe I should just try this again. Maybe I should try the like transition again. Not transition, but the lead up. Nah, I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I mean, it's good, but it's just not really what I want. So I think we're gonna have to scrap it. And as for this, I feel like this is a good start, though. This right here is a good start. What if we made it a bit darker in pitch? Okay, then what if we add one that's just like this, and then boom, straight down here. I think I like the darker pitch one just a little bit more. So let's go back to the drawing board, I guess. That can be kind of the background noise. And Saturn pack, right? If this shit don't sound like it's from Saturn, then I don't know if it'll load. What is this? Okay. Here, let's go down to this actual stuff right here. Is it all bass? If it's all bass, then no, I'm not feeling that. Well, let's go to where the 1 bar is. I just saw one that was 1 bar. Come on, man. Okay, did not mean to do that. Okay, could be decent. Also, I'll get a better webcam when I need one. I know it doesn't look good at all. My voice probably doesn't match my words, but if this is not gonna load. Ain't no way it's not gonna load. This is probably why it's gonna take me a little while to upload this video too, since this is gonna be on the longer side like the rest of them. You know, it's probably gonna take me. I've been like really good on the pacing. I've released a video every single day so far, but since like long videos like these might take so long and it's already so late in the day, I think it might just have to be uploaded tomorrow because it needs to download and stuff. But Utopia, all right, let's listen to Utopia. Okay, I can. Andromeda. That's a Mass Effect game. Okay. The beginning of this, dog shit. I think it begins right here, where it was kind of valid though. Hold on. If only it doesn't. Hold on. I'm not sure how to feel about that. It sounds like an alien, yeah, for sure, but I feel like it could be decent though. Hold on. Playback speed, let's just crank it wide. Hold on. Let's add some shit to it just to calm it down a little bit. It's a bit too spicy right now. Let's calm it down a little bit. Let me get rid of that. And with this, I don't know what I'm doing on here. I just turn these up and down and just do trial and error. You know what I mean? Trial and error with them. So let's hear it. Let's just put this solo, then put it back right here. Why does it say none? What the fuck is happening? It says there's no effects being added. FX none. Huh? I'm not liking that, I'll be honest. So far, we only got this. Pretty cool. Let's just go through this a bit more, I guess. Okay. Let's not do that anymore. Let's just scroll down again. Hype vocals. Let's see if it's hype, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Next one, please. Look, this might be a bit of a country thing.
Let's figure it out.
Maybe with a bit of, I don't know. Maybe I can do the thing where it's like I have a woman as the chorus. I just give it a little bit of reverb, I guess, and then yeah, where's the thing where it's like it adds a background? Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay. A women's institute? Well, she is a woman. What does a women's institute even mean?
Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out.
Well, I feel like I did good on, picking it out and adding the effects to it, but I just don't know where I would use it. Like, let's knock it down the pitch.
Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out.
Okay, well, it doesn't sound bad, but I feel like it's not long enough to have as like a vocal, like through the wire type thing. I just don't know how to do all that yet. Okay, we're not doing that one.
I want you.
I mean, we can try it. No shit, hold on. How much is that? -4.
I want you.
Nah, I'm good actually. That sounds like it's like an actual, like, Mariah Carey type shit, so hold on. Mariah Carey? That don't sound right. I don't think that's the song I was thinking of. This part right here. Hold on, wait, it sounded like this part right here, it's like repeated. Hold on, this is gonna get a bit complicated just because using my keyboard is very dangerous with how it's positioned. Copy that. And then right there, and let me move that, and then it's like that one song, I don't know. No, it was like this part. Come on, bro. BandLab. I don't know I don't know what it's called, but I don't know. Maybe I'm on a tangent or something. Hold on, let me just. All right, now let me listen to the whole thing. I'm telling you, bro, that ending, it sounds so familiar. I just wish these things were longer, so like, because I can't buy samples, right? I can't buy Through the Fire by that one girl who Kanye sampled. Through the fire. She says Through the Fire, but the song's called Through the Wire, right? Like, the sample's called Through the Fire, I think. Or am I just fucking wrong about that? That's what my mom told me. I mean, I like the reverb and shit I added, but it just doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Hold on. What the fuck did I just do, man? I can't use my keyboard. It would be a lot easier, but... Is this as far as I should scroll down? Okay, I might be onto something with this shit. Any more like that?
Want you, can you feel? Can you feel? Can you feel? Can you?
Why is it repeating the same shit?
Can you?
Just give me something like this. This was good. Now, paired with what I have, I don't know. I'm thinking what I got at the top might not be good either. Let me just... can't I paste? Okay, hold on. Now you guys just seen the bottom, what I got going on. I'm recording with OBS, and I got Minecraft at the bottom. Even though I ain't played that shit in who knows how long. I'll be honest, guys. This shit is not going out exactly how I'd like. And then... let me just shorten this a little. I feel like it could be decent. But, I also don't know. Like, what happens if I reverse this region? Reverse it. Does it just sound the exact same? Hold on. Thank you, whoever this is. Baby, I don't like you. Baby's... what the fuck? She's so rude already, but I haven't even talked to her. I feel like that could be decent enough. I'm not really sure what to go underneath it though. Maybe like a... let's get out of the packs and let's go to the loops. And then let's search for some synth, cause that's what BandLab is fucking known for. They got crazy synth on this bitch, bro. Okay, well, not everybody is as good as... no, thank you. This sounds like some adventure type music, bro. What the fuck? It sounds cool though. Okay. And just... since I know it won't fit right, let me just reverse it. And then, alright, then I know what to do after. It does all that shit, right? And then, boom. I regret looking up Asper, or bass, whatever the fuck. Where's drums at? I ain't really got too good at drums on here. I'm not sure if it's everybody's inability to make drums. Because I can't make them, but... come on. These are not the type of drums I was talking about. Let's do sample drums. These are usually semi-decent just because people who use the sample drums also semi-decent at what they do, so. Not when they're that... Okay, maybe I meant to look up beat or something, man, because I don't think drum... Oh, there it is, yeah, beat, that's what I meant. Now let's go to sample beats. I feel like that could be good. But what they do in the middle, it's kind of fucking ass, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of ass. So... I feel like I've heard this before. Maybe I fucking used it. I don't know. Oh my god, bro. One good thing about being sick, though, is that you can skip out on all the fucking school you want. Even though I'm gonna have to go tomorrow because I've probably missed too much as it is, you know. They're gonna call me a fucking delinquent saying, oh yeah, he's a fucking asshole kid, that's for sure. Alright. Like that kid, yeah, he's a fucking dickhead, bro. We should crucify him. Alright, let's do this shit. Let's hear it. Or should I listen from the top? Just like... Oh, what the hell? Alright, Alright, now we can listen to it again. My bad, guys. I just had to go through and make it a little bit longer so it wasn't totally a waste of my time. Okay, that is kind of fire. Hold on. I think that is kind of fucking fire, actually. I do like that a lot. So, but imagine if you hear it after the fact. After I finish with this, I'll release this for tomorrow's video, I think. I think it needs it one more time. And then you take the original 4, copy, and then... Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. What should I add at the ending, though? In the beginning, Could use some work actually. I think I might fuck with the beginning just a little bit. Hold on, wait. Just so I can fuck with the beginning, let me duplicate it. Take this stuff. Hold on, wait. I was gonna press backspace, but I don't have access to the backspace on my fucking laptop. Not laptop, but keyboard. Okay, so now that we have access with this, we can edit this without interfering with the beat itself. So let me just do this. I'm not sure what it needs. It needs a bit more. I mean, reverb is just kind of the thing you go with to be like the basic kind of like, no matter what you add, reverb will always kind of improve it a slight bit, unless it's like a very intense beat, in my opinion at least. So let's add Classroom, you know, because that is actually, what's the time? I'm not sure if I would even still be there. I would have left just a few minutes ago. So I'm not sure if this will make it sound any better. Hold on. Why does this say none? None. Preset? Oh, well, none. That's why. Shouldn't it say custom, though? It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if I'm fucking with that. Is it, like, glitching on me or something? Or but where is the, voice doubler also might make it sound better. Voice doubler is also something that can never really hurt. Reverser. Hold on. Let's try reverser. Doesn't sound that different, to be honest, so I'm just gonna scrap the reverser. I'm gonna try and find, oh, here it is. That. We're gonna keep that, and then we're gonna get the voice doubler, because you can't really go wrong with that shit, I'm gonna be honest. And with this, let's just start fucking with it, you know. Up, down, 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 up, you know? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and it might sound gas. Sorry for the fucking sniffling. I know that shit must be gross as hell. Hold on, I think I might have a fucking brilliant idea. You split these two in half. Shit, hold on. Let me delete that. Alright. Where's the ones I just split in half? It was these, right? So, oh, that probably sounded very ugly. And then I copy, and then wait, where did these two go? Oh shit, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to fucking son of a bitch. Hold on. All right, here we go. We back on it now. All right, Control C. What I wanted to do is go down here and paste these two, and just yeah, let's just take one. Delete. Okay, then after it rides out for a little bit, let's just add that, and then make it a little deeper, actually, because why the hell not, you know? And let's hear that. You can barely hear that, actually. It's kind of, it's very interesting, actually. It's like a very subtle detail. You can just barely hear it. Let me add another track and move it to the bottom so I can just edit it. Let's hear it how it would sound normal. Alright, I think if we do feedback killer on that, just to kind of, feedback killer can also make things a lot softer, but you have to use like 0.1% because that's how fucking strong it is. So actually, let me just add it back down to a normal decibel. And it might need a bit more. Like 8. I feel like 8 would be too much though. Sounds like it comes out of nowhere though, but that's also kind of good. Let's make it a little bit softer on the decibels too. And since it's like a deeper beat, let's make it deeper as well. I want it to be less noticeable though. I want it to kind of like flow with it all. Okay, now let's try this. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that sounds good. Let's scrap the idea for now. Delete the extra line. And just continue on the beat. Let's mess around with the beat a little bit. Copy. Paste, drag it out to here. Let's have fun with it. Maybe not that much fun. Playback speed, let me just bring that bitch up. Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. That shit did sound kind of fire. I think it's just because the bass thing is fire. Let me hear it from right here. Alright. I think it'd be a pretty good way to continue it all. I'm not sure if you'd be able to rap over it, but it sounds cool, you know? And that's all that really matters. Voice cracks are. Hopefully that means my voice is getting deeper. Oh, it didn't change the rest of them? BandLab. You can never rely on it. Even though I made a video talking about how shitty it is, it definitely has been a very nice tool for me. Especially since I don't feel like paying $99 to learn FL Studio. Or even just to buy FL Studio, you know, so... And then would it be the better idea to... Alright, so after the original 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you get the higher pitched ones, right? So we should take it back to the original higher pitched ones after the fast part ends, because it was on the low part and now we're changing it back to the high part, but we're taking it back to the original. Alright, let's listen. And then we go back to the darker stuff. I just feel like it's too plain, you know? Like, is that just me who thinks it's just a bit too plain? I feel like I need to add something more. But I just don't know what that would be. Because this is basically the beat itself. Do I need to add like background noise? Like, maybe bring the thing from the beginning back. I think that could be a very good possibility. Let me try it actually. This one. I like this one. I like the reversed one more. So let me bring that back to where it sets to the original. Paste it and let's make it. What the fuck? Why did it just go crazy? So that's how fast it's supposed to be normally. But I want it to kind of fade in. I want it to fade in a little bit. And it did not need to get all that fucking close. Then you copy it. Then you can paste it and have no fade ins. And then reverse the region so it clips together nicely. I think I'm going to end off the song like that, but I'm going to take the very beginning part and just loop it. That's good. Shit. Wrong one. Hold on. Alright. Now. Give me the little boy right here. Yeah. Okay, boom. Don't take that shit out of context, please. And just having it do that. But then having it fade off like this. And then give me this part again. And then let me paste it right here. But then would it be better if I were to reverse it? Or hold on, wait. I got kind of a big brain idea that not a lot of these producers would understand. I'm going to take it. And then I'm going to clip it together like that. I'm just going to get rid of the end by like half a second. And then I'm going to have it fade out crazy, but then I'm gonna shorten it a shit ton. Okay, that's not good. Let me hold on, wait. Can I please? All right, here we go. Merge these two back together. Let's do it from right here. It's right here. Copy. Paste. Repeat. Fade out. Okay, now let's hear it. No. This is the best part, objectively. So we gonna go crazy with this, I think. Paste. And right there, we're gonna have this guy be a little bit longer. But we're gonna have the fade out begin right here. And then we can have the fade out begin right there for that guy. So when you hear it, it's like a nice, okay, smooth back to how it was, but now you can hear the background. You know, I think that's good for the Malorax mix, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Malorax Mix 3 and episode 4 of the Highly Intelligent Podcast, all knocked out in one. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today, guys. Hopefully it doesn't expose me. All right, there we go. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for today, guys. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Highly Intelligent Podcast.